Very good, thank you. Thank you for coming again, because this is a repeat visit for you.
I know, but we loved it so much the first time.
Well,
thank you.
Well, thank you so much. And Tanya?
Hi, John. Thank you for having us again.
Oh, you're welcome, and thank you for coming. And Aaron, we met for the very first time.
We met at Magic Meets,
Right.
which was great, and I'm thrilled to be here for the first time.
Well, thank you so much for coming. My sister's name is Erin, so I don't meet very many Aarons in my life. But I know that Tom, we're going to use this part of, this is going to run on WDWNT as well. So I'm going to kind of stand here, but Tom's going to probably ask you some questions that are kind of more related to maybe the the regular Walt Disney World podcast, as opposed to the Pincast. But go ahead, Tom. Now's your opportunity.
Well, I'm sure most of our listeners are well aware of the Disney Moms Panel, but in case they aren't, which one of you can tell us a little bit more about the Disney Moms
I'd be
Panel?
happy to. So we are an online forum of moms, dads, grandmas from around the world, and we answer questions for guests online, and we help them plan Walt Disney World vacations. So we answer questions about resorts, dining, children traveling with special needs, basically anything that a family might need to help plan a special Walt Disney World vacation.
So let me ask, what are some of the more interesting questions, or a question you get all the time that maybe you can answer for some people listening out there?
We have gotten questions that run from, can I bring my hermit crabs to Walt Disney World and keep them in the resort? Can we tailgate in the Walt Disney World parking lots? Anything you could imagine, people will ask about.
What is one tip? Let's go across the board. One tip for really making the most out of a Walt Disney World vacation. I know you probably get this question so often.
I like to tell people not to over-plan. We'll get people that will send us itineraries where they've booked themselves for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They've got shows booked. They've got things booked from the time they get off the plane until the time they're back on the plane, and they miss a lot of stuff. They don't allow for some of the spontaneous things, like maybe the pirate tutorial or things that they're not even looking at on their radar. So you have to allow some time to just let it happen.
I have a little boy with special needs. My older son has autism, so I like to hand out tips to special needs families and talk about, in the case of families with special needs, you need to do a little bit of extra planning, sometimes to work things out for those kids. So that's sort of my favorite.
Hey, I want to stop you just a second. We got somebody in the chat that says, Tanya knows her stuff. She helped me out on some dining questions. Hi, Tanya. Gary here.
And we had a bit of a power outage apparently in the hotel.
No, just the lamp. It's just the lamp.
Okay.
Just the lamp.
All right. Anyway, getting back to our tips.
I always tell people to make sure that their vacation is their vacation. I see people that will talk to their neighbors or even to the moms panelists and think, oh my gosh, Tanya did that, I have to do that. And that might not be appropriate for their family. So I have a neighbor who I sat down with before she went to Disney World, and I gave her tips for all the parks. Her family went to the Magic Kingdom the first day. They loved it, and they went back 5 days in a row and never made it past the Magic Kingdom, and that was perfect for them. So take a look at your own family, see what their needs are. If your child naps at 2 o'clock every day, make sure they nap at 2 o'clock every day, or you're going to have a disaster. But really make your vacation unique for you.
Well, thank you very much, ladies, for your time, and of course for answering all the questions online. And we can check you out at, is it DisneyWorldMomsPanel.com?
DisneyWorldMoms.com.
Okay. Thank you very much,
Thanks
ladies.
very much.
Thank you.
All right, John.